Good morning, guys. It is a gorgeous Monday. It's not afternoon, it's just before noon. It's about 11:30 right now. I woke up about an hour ago. I just spent a little bit of time to kind of like just in a lazy way, just get up. I sat in the steam room for half an hour just because I wasn't able to go to the gym today morning. Goal is to go in the evening, but let's see based on my schedule. I know this week is super hectic for me. At least it won't be a boring vlog. Anyways, having my first meal of the day, having cereal. Decided to start off my day, and as you can see, I have decreased my portion already by like 40% for cereal wise. So there we go. My weight is starting to go down. I'm not gonna reveal what it is because I'm a little ashamed. I can fine, I'll tell you. My weight is like literally back at like 481. I started off at 485 and then I dropped a shit ton of weight and then I gained it all back because of stress eating, and it's no one's fault besides my own, so I'm taking it upon myself. I'm working out as much as I can and trying to figure out my work situation and yeah, just dealing with other stuff too. But you know what? Life goes on and you just have to move on. So that's all I'm doing. Anyways, yeah, let me just have my breakfast and then I'll see you in a second. All right, so now I'm heading out to, sorry, just had to turn the alarm on. I'm heading out to get my DJ equipment repaired and we'll talk about that in a second. So basically what happened is that a fellow DJ, not gonna name any names, but a fellow DJ borrowed my system for quite some time, and I was very, very easygoing, very lenient because you know what, I trust people. You know, certain people give me a reason to trust them, and I trust them, and I give them a lot of respect. So I give a lot of trust and respect to people. And so what he did was, after using my system, he actually, you know, busted it in a way where like the fader, so you can fade from left to the right, that was busted, right? Like it wasn't working as well as it should be, and it was having some issues in it. And that was all because they were using it. I have had my DJ system for about 2 years, and I maybe used it twice, and that's it. They've used it more than like a couple dozen times. So, you know, I was like, you know what? You guys broke it. You guys need to get it fixed. And he was like, okay, you know what? I'll get it fixed. It's been in repair for 5 months, supposedly, he said, because every time I would ask him, I'm like, you know, it's been a couple of weeks, you know, is it done yet? Is it fixed yet? Is it fixed yet? He would just give me some bullshit excuse like, oh, it's still being repaired and blah, 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 and it'll be done by like end of next week. Literally months went by, and like, you know, when I get busy, I don't really pay attention to time, like time flies. So after a while, I just got really irritated and frustrated. So I asked them, I'm like, where did you guys, or where did you, not guys, but where did you, that individual, give my system for repair? And he told me where he gave it for repair. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call them, right? I never told them that I was gonna call them, but I just said I would call them myself. And I called them and I asked them, I'm like, is this, this is where the place that, you know, they dropped off my system to get repaired, and you know, it hasn't been repaired. It's been taking forever. I'm like, I checked your website out for the first time and your website says 30 days guarantee. I'm like, it's been like 4 months. They're like, oh, no one by that name has dropped anything off. I'm like, okay, can you check the company name, my company name, the other company's name, and all the names I could just think of that it could be under, and it wasn't there. Then, you know, the person over there was like, you know what, I'll check under the model number. They checked under the model number. That model has only been in for repair once this year, and by some other guy back in January. So obviously it was not mine. So I called this individual up, this fellow DJ, and I called him out. I'm like, hey, you know, you told me that you took it here, and they don't have anything like it. First off, he goes off and he's like, oh, they're lying to you. I gave it, their system's just effed up. And I'm like, okay. So I talked to them. All they said is I need an invoice number or a tag number and they'll check it out for me. So I asked them for it, and like a whole week went by, did not respond and everything. So after going a lot of back and forths and, you know, just telling him that I need this back. And then it wasn't up until that I had to get a little bit, let's just say a little rough in my words, that person understood that I'm not playing around. So they returned it, and guess what? So for the past 5 months, they have been actually using my DJ system for like gigs and everything, and been lying to me that it's in repair. So they used it for 5 months, And then when they returned it, they didn't even get anything fixed. Besides the thing that they had to get fixed, they actually broke it even more. So I am super frustrated about that. I'm still trying to deal with this whole situation. I don't know how it's going to be dealt with, but I will deal with it because I'm not taking this lightly anymore. And now I have to go and get my thing repaired because I just can't look at it. Every time I look at it and I see how damaged it is, it just breaks my heart, right? Because my DJ rig is not just a DJ rig. It has some sentimental value behind it, and that's for me personally. And so I'm going to get it fixed. That's where I'm going right now. So let's see what happens. Alrighty, so bad news. While bringing my thing here to backline and while vlogging, I got pulled over by a cop and now I got a stupid ticket for vlogging using an electronic device. Oh my god. I know it's a stupid reason to get pulled over and stuff, but damn it, I'm just really pissed at myself. Not anybody else, at myself. But whatever. Gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta pay for it because I'm guilty. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it that way. But yeah, don't vlog and drive. And I need to figure out a different solution of how to hold this odd looking camera in my car while I drive. So I'm hanging out with Miss A. She shall remain nameless. Oh, Hasi. Anyways, so she wanted sushi. So we're like, okay, fine. So we went to this one sushi place. We go inside. I even go to use the washroom, okay? And I come back out. And then she's like, Cam, they don't have like deep fried sushi, and I only want deep fried. She's like, should we stay or should we go? I'm like, whatever you want. She's like, are you sure? And like the owner, that restaurant had like nobody there. We were the only two people there. So I felt bad. I'm like, maybe we should just stay there just to eat. And then she's like, no, you know what? Forget it. Let's just leave. And the owner just looks at her face and we're like, sorry. And we just leave. And she's like, there's another sushi place down the street. So we go to that place. It's not really technically down the street. It's like a few complexes over. We get there and that place is closed. So third time's a charm and we are here at Kyoto Sushi. So that's our little adventure for tonight. And we busted a bunch of U-turns where we shouldn't have busted it, but we made it. Ain't that right, Miss A? Miss A, would you like to give any comments? Miss A, hello. Okay, I guess she's very shy. She's not shy. She's gonna give me a beating after I put this camera down. She said I'm gonna bust a cap up your ass. So pray for me, people. So just got home like about an hour ago. It's about 12:30 at night, and yes, I'm having popcorn. Don't ask why. Just having a very, very tough and busy day, and yes, this is my cheat meal. Even though every day is a cheat meal, but yeah, I just kind of felt like I don't want to do anything. So I'm gonna have popcorn, just chill out. Tomorrow's a new day. Need to figure out tomorrow's schedule. Tomorrow's schedule is hectic as hell. But I'm gonna stay awake right now for the next 3 hours and just get some editing done. But anyways, besides that, it's a good night and I'll see you tomorrow.